Okay. Okay. This one's going to be an interesting one. We're going to do it a bit differently, I think. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to make it black. So I'm going to make it black. It's a black and white original. So I want to do something a little bit different. We normally do colour, and more fucking colour. So we're going to make it 400%. It should fit on that pretty well. Actually, we're not going to bother with that. We're going to see what happens. And we've got to learn more about things to do with this silly piece of shit. I think we're just going to leave those two out. Or we're going to just make it a negative. And we're just going to go here. There's not much that you can adjust here when you're using black and white or single colour, which is very similar. So we're just going to do that, and just going to get it a little bit darker, even though it's a negative mode. Let's see how that goes. It's pretty well, it's black and white. It's not got any grey on it. So let's see what it is. It says Fujifilm, and on the back it shows a diagram of what, this is a card reader. So cards like this micro SD card I'm recording on can be plugged into this, and this in turn gets plugged into the computer through that, and there's a USB connection on the other end, and it goes into your computer. So this is I found this when I was decluttering my unit. I was getting help with decluttering my unit, and I found this, and I had lost it for so long, and I purchased a couple of new ones, which I don't know if whatever. I purchased at least one new one, or maybe two new ones. I think I had whatever. I think I needed this one. I don't know, whatever. I'm just a bit sorry I'm talking from my ass. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see if this looks good. Well, that looks nice. So there you got the schematic diagram, you could call it, which shows where the different cards go into the different slots on this thing, but we're going to centre it. We're not going to leave it in the top corner. We want to centre it, make it look really nice, as if we're advertising this as a product. Ha ha ha. But I'm not into, I find most advertising really repulsive anyway. But we're just going to pretend we're advertising, so we're going to make it look nice, like the diagram look nice. So this is in black and white, in negative mode. So let's see if we've made this a little bit better in the centre. It's almost, I think, sideways it's almost in the centre. So I'm wondering if we're just going to call it quits. We're not going to get too fussy. I might do something extra, right, come to think of it. We're going to go and we're going to add colour. We're going to do this in colour, which is a bit boring, this demo just being in black and white. So we're going to go here, and this should work the same, except these are colours. So let's see what we got. I like the idea of doing yellow. Yellow is a happy colour. I see yellow as a colour of happiness. I associate it. Whereas when I'm thinking of blue, I think of sadness and disappointment and feeling stressed. It's not the same, but blue still is a beautiful colour in its own right. It's just I have these associations with colour, just a little bit. You know, yellow is happy and sunny and bright. Blue is dull and like a rainy day, but I do love the rain. I hate it when I get caught in the rain, though. I don't like it when it starts to rain and I don't have an umbrella. That really gets me angry. But the rain is still beautiful, just as much as the sunshine. In fact, when I was a kid, I actually preferred the rain over the sun. And I do wish there was more rain sometimes. It seems as if here in Sydney, Australia, we're not getting much rainfall. And I don't think it's just in Sydney, but I've been in Sydney most of the time and it hasn't. I don't go out of Sydney very often. But even in Brisbane or Melbourne, it's been pretty sunny when I've paid visits there as well in recent times. So I think it's probably more widespread than just Sydney or around near Sydney. I mean, we had droughts in the late 2010s, which was really frightening because Warragamba Dam, the dam that supplies most of Sydney's water, basically was running low on water, and there were all these water restrictions, and people were encouraged to take really short showers. You're not allowed to walk. You can get fined. In those days you could get fined for cleaning driveways with water. You were encouraged to use a broom. So there were all these restrictions, and then the drought ended, but it feels like it's coming back again, and I hope it doesn't. But anyway, enough of that. This looks all right.